Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we're back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 23, which is the final episode for the season, which is very sad. I've been very much enjoying it. It's been very hype, but it's been a good season, so hopefully, it definitely seems like it's built up for more, right? I kind of forgot about the Itadori, not really knowing his origins, and then obviously whatever Sukuna's up to, I kept talking about, is there more after, Mahito's gone and everything? But of course there is, you idiot. So I was talking to myself. But yeah, we have the whole blood-related reveal, him being blood-related to Choso, which, even though Choso's a bad guy, I believe it because he said he, sensed it through his ability, right? So it's not like he's lying to manipulate people and everything, so I'm super curious to learn about what went on for Itadori's birth and stuff like that, which I imagine we'll find out eventually, but most likely not this episode. And I am very hyped to see the lady that just came in that I can't remember her name. I apologize. I have it written down at the start of the season, but I'm not going to go find it. She's the one that seemed to have trained, or at least talked to Todo when he was younger, and where Todo got the whole, what kind of girl are you into, or what kind of person are you into. So I'm excited to see her fight. She came in like a badass. She didn't seem intimidated, so I feel like she's probably strong, right? We'll see. So we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the opening, which I knew that because when I loaded up the episode, it played half a second of the song when I was trying to get it set up and ready. I'm gonna miss this song. This is the last time, huh? I guess I should be lucky that we're getting it at all. Some shows don't even show it in the last episode. Man, we're probably gonna end the season, maybe. I guess the guy is there. Maybe they do manage to get Gojo back, but it's possible we end the season without getting Gojo back yet. Yep, they had this conversation. But that was with the real one, right? La Rue? Did they say that last episode, too? Or is that her name? I always know her as Utahime. The face. Mmm. Interesting. I feel like her hair, maybe it's because of the ice and the light reflecting off it or something, but it feels like the tone is a lot lighter on her than it normally is when we see her. Like something just feels off from how we normally see her. A little bit for Ghetto too, but that's also sometimes prepped animation because we're about to see some like crazy shit. Ew. Although I thought he did. Oh, he just has the ability now, huh? Oh shit. What is this usage of it? So he can't summon Mahito anymore because of Uzumaki, but he has the ability? I didn't know he gained the abilities of who he absorbed. They very well might have said that, and I didn't realize it. Uh, I thought he had to like put his brain in the body of someone to have their ability, but I guess not. Because that was the whole reason he took Geto's body was so he could have that ability. So could he have just stayed in his last body and absorbed? Well, he's on a cursed spirit. Maybe it works different for cursed spirits. Oh, this is the sister, isn't it? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is Fushiguro's sister, I think. Or stepsister. Hmm. Interesting. Her faces. Oh. Oh. Can't hold it forever? Oh. Nice. Well, big boobies. This guy's still just laying there. This sucks. Can we be done yet? Here's Gojo. I wonder what Sukuna thinks of what Geto is, or whatever the entity is doing. Oh, well, show's over. Man, the big dark spot of where shit went down. The cat on the computer is so realistic. So just some aftermath stuff. Damn. Wait, is this... Okay, no. It almost seemed like it was before the incident because they were, like, evacuating, but... Okay, they have to evacuate because of all the curses released, huh? Yeah, that's why, this is why Mei was taking her money out, right? Before this whole meltdown. Oh shit, really? Hmm. I'm not, like, familiar with Japan at all, so... All I really see is a bunch of political talk of them talking about where to move people, but where they're saying to move them doesn't really mean anything to me. Because I just don't know where... What? Huh. That's not good. Cursed spirit probably just killed someone. Yep. That's unsettling. Oh my god! Jesus! Blacked out areas seem bigger, right? So it's just them evacuating sections of Japan all around the area of where shit happened. I think, anyway. Either that, it was a more zoomed in picture so it looked bigger. Whoa, the 3D. Is that like a real... Is that like a shot of a real store? Is there someone still living in the abandoned area? Is that why no one's here and... This kid... You're supposed to evacuate, kiddo? It almost looked like a 3D model based off like a real like image of a store or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but she can't see them, but has some kind of sort of idea. Yeah, this isn't good. Okay, we saw a couple deaths, and then we linger on this one. Do we save this one? Or is this just another death? Ugh! Go away! Are you not creeped out, kid? This is why it needs to go public. No. Jesus. It's like an anglerfish, I think is what they're called. Using like a body as a lure. Nice. Oh, is this a Kotsu? Yeah, we haven't seen him since the movie. Cool. Just a good time for him to come back for all this chaos. Uh-oh. Akotsu's strong. Oh, he has a friend? Or did he do that? Don't look at that. Oh, it's Rico, okay. Hmm. Who is she talking to? Are these like the elders that Gojo hates? Oh, what? Well, shit. Okay. Reinstatement of his death sentence. What? Bullshit. What? Well, next season's gonna be unfortunate. Yep. We just had that. Kind of a weird format for the last episode. It's like basically just setting up for the crazy shit next season, which is okay. But just kind of like a lot of the talking without seeing people's faces, and like we don't know who that chick was talking to, which I don't think we're supposed to. But some of the other talking while just seeing scenery and stuff, I wasn't sure who it was that was talking, and but a lot of it was just like, oh, we're gonna evacuate this sector and that sector and this place and that place, and we don't want to go here because of this, and I don't know. Who is this? Oh, is that Itadori? Don't shine into my eyes. Man, is he just scarred on the face now too? Damn. Yeah, a few scars. I kind of like when characters have permanent damage, though. I mean, I don't know if Sukuna next time he comes back will heal it, but at least for now. Well, damn. Okay. I don't hate it. It just wasn't as hype as I thought it was gonna be, right? Like, I was expecting hype for the final episode, like with that whole confrontation and with that girl coming in and everything, and it just ended up being a conversation, more conversations, consequences for the incident, and in the end, right? So, but anyway, it's fine. I liked it. I definitely want next season for sure, but yeah. There are a couple things that I'll be honest I didn't follow. One thing I want to go back to is how he said his power worked, because for some reason my brain just didn't comprehend what he was saying. But it sounded like he was saying there were some people that had the brain for cursed spirit, but their body couldn't handle it. So he made it so their body could handle it. And I think that was like Junpei, right? And then there were people who had the body for it, but not the mind for it. And those are the ones that were put into like a sleep, like Fushiguro's sister. I think that's what he was trying to say. So Fushiguro's sister seemed like a nice person. She didn't want Fushiguro fighting or anything, right? That's it, by the way, for episode 23. She didn't want Fushiguro fighting or anything. She seemed like a good person. So she's not the kind of person that I feel like would fit in with his, like, I'm gonna give them powers so then they can go all fight each other in a big, like, battle royale. But I wanted to try to, let's see if I can... He's talking about, like, the chaos he should have created. Same like the remote activation of the curse technique. I don't know what that was, unless that just had to do with... Maybe that was, like, step 1 in, like, with the idol transfiguration they did. Maybe that was step 1 in him, like, releasing all of the curses. So one type of people was, or one type was people whom I had absorbed curse objects like Yuji Itadori. And the other was people like Junpei Yoshino who have curse techniques. Okay. But whose brains were structured like non-sorcerers. Okay, so never mind. I got that wrong. So some people he put a cursed object in, like Itadori eating the finger. And then other people he chose because they had cursed technique, but they knew nothing about curses and cursed energy and stuff like. They were just normal people going about their lives. So now I've adjusted their brains to match those of sorcerers. Okay, so people like Junpei are now adjusted. For the former, the ones that gave I gave them the strength to be vessels. And the latter have obtained the ability to activate their techniques. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why that was so... And for some reason, it was all, like, sealed away in that bow, and then when he untwists it, it released it. I don't know why, like, in the moment, maybe I was trying to think about something else while he was explaining it, and I just didn't read the subtitles good enough. Or maybe, like, early on I got confused, and I was trying to figure out the first bit, and then he just kept going, and I was confused, But yeah, that's why I go back, for reasons like... I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. But that's why I go back, for reasons like that, to figure it out, so... Alright. Same with, like, we have to buy time for LaRue and everything she said in the beginning of the episode. Like, that's another thing I don't fully... Like, we never got to... There was a lot of, like, stuff we didn't get to see the payoff for, I feel like. It was just... Release a bunch of curses, and then we jumped ahead to the, like, the shitty stuff. The shitty stuff is in terms of, like, the world being shitty after the event, not like the show is bad, right? Okay, just wanted to clarify that. But yeah, okay. And then they evacuated a bunch, it seems like they evacuated a bunch of people from the surrounding area of this event because a ton of cursed energy or curses were released, and they have a bunch of their sorcerers trying to fight them. I think that might be what Itadori was doing at the end of the episode. I think that's why he, like, did that thing with his hands. He was like, he, like, knew there were some there, and he was like making a noise to summon them, right? They, like, came up to attack because they heard a noise, and he's probably gonna wipe them out. We have a few of those things at the end where, obviously, Geto was deemed to be alive again because they thought he was dead, and then his death sentence is back. That makes sense. But for some reason, Gojo was... See, that's another thing. I wish we got to see why they made those decisions. But for some reason, Gojo was deemed as, like, a co-conspirator and is not to be saved, which is ridiculous to me. Like, this man is sealed in a thing. You think he agreed to do that? But, I mean, I will say Gojo wasn't very quiet about his hatred of the higher-ups. And it's possible that the higher-ups want to take advantage of this situation to make sure that Gojo doesn't get free because Gojo's a threat to the survival of what they've built, where Gojo wanted to try to raise kids to, like, be better than them, whereas they just want to keep their little regime going, you know? So, I can kind of understand from like a political aspect on their side, but it just sucks that are they just the ones that get to make that decision, right? Like who chooses that? I don't know. But so that was 1 and 2, right? 3 was the principal, right? Um the principal of the Jujutsu High that Itadori went to. He is to be executed because they think he put Geto and Gojo up to all of this. I could go back to what the text says there, but that's also something that is ridiculous. It's good to see Okotsu again. It sucks that he's going after Itadori. I also want to see what they say. It doesn't matter that he's one of Gojo Sensei's students. He cut off Inumaki's arms in Shibuya. Okay, so obviously Itadori wouldn't do that, but does... I'm assuming that means that Sukuna, when Sukuna was free, did he cut off Inumaki's arms? Like, we didn't see that, right? Also, we never got to learn what happened to Maki. Did they mention Maki? Man, a bug just flew like right on my glasses. Good thing I had glasses on, or would have went right into my eye. But the I don't think it's there anymore. I think it flew off. Damn bugs. That's crazy. So his arms are gone. And I don't think we ever got confirmation of what happened to Maki. I need to watch the episode again, because they did mention some of them, some of the other people. So, but yeah, anyway. That's crazy. So his arms are just gone. And so because of that, Okotsu says he will. Now, who knows if, you know, will Okotsu really go through with it? Is this like, is he trying to get in with them for some kind of plan? You never know. I like Okotsu, but I also can't blame him if this thing inside Itadori rampaged. Like, even Itadori kind of wanted to die a little bit after seeing what he had done when Sukuna took over. So yeah, that's crazy. Going back to the rules, so I think I missed one, but that's fine. I already knew one. There's 2 deemed an accomplice, which is a bullshit. Let's see, 3. Yeah, Masamichi Gaga is sentenced to death for inciting Satoru Gojo and Suguru Geto, causing the Shibuya incident. Inciting them, that's bullshit. Damn propaganda. And then 4, obviously, suspension of Itadori. Oh yeah, okay. That's all it is Itadori is to be killed again. And then 5 is that Okotsu will be his executioner. So, man. Like I said before, definitely a lot of prep. I don't really have much more to say. I'm really curious to see, like, what goes on. Like, there's so much left that I feel like we didn't get cleaned up, right? Like, we have, like, Fushiguro was in a really bad spot last we saw. Maki, we haven't seen. Like, we have no idea what condition. We don't even know if Nobara is alive. Like, it almost feels like this isn't over, but I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Like, I'll double check one more time, but I'm like, because I know sometimes seasons are usually like 24 episodes, but Jujutsu season 2. Let's go to the total episodes. Actually, that were 23. Yeah, so it is. Is JJK season? Thankfully, yes. Okay. December of 2023, it teased season 3. Okay, good. So, it seems like season 3 is confirmed. Which, yeah, because there's just so much. I think that's my biggest thing is there was so much left in the air about like Nobara, Maki, Fushiguro, like all of that stuff, and we have no idea whether any of them are alive or what's going on with that. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I feel like I should talk about more things, but I feel like this episode kind of just left me a little empty and a little blank without, like, you know, it kind of reminds me of season 5 of MHA, where it kind of did a lot of build up. Granted, MHA delivered on a lot of stuff, but that whole season was a lot of build up for us and everything. And then season 6 fired off like crazy, but I felt like I got more out of that than I did with this. Like, I don't know. It's like I said, it's a weird situation because I enjoyed the episode. I just want more. Like, I feel like I need more right now, which I guess that's what they wanted, right? So, anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be back for season 3 whenever it shows up, and until then, we'll be replacing this show with the newest season of Demon Slayer that is currently airing. I won't be trying to catch up to the currently airing, so I will be a little bit behind, but at least I will be watching it. And it'll have the early access that this one has, which leads me to that. Early access on my Patreon, links in the description below. 2 episodes ahead right now, so you can get 2 episodes of the newest Demon Slayer season right now if you check that out. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.